What's good in the hood, Oni-chan? It's your boy, Emoto Slayer 13, here, back with another thing, to tell you about some things. Hiatus is over, just in time for Hunter x Hunter. Let's talk about some goodness and some badness. But first of all, however, let's talk about our sponsor, the good lord, Senjo Gahara. Cause where would I truly be without her in my life to this day? Thank you, Queen Senjo Gahara. I could never replace you with a tanned lolly who'd also step on me and bully me with no remorse until I cried. Anyway, let's get into it. So, as usual, in popular fashion, we're starting off powerfully with Nakaimo, My Sister is Among Them. A truly based anime that revolves around our boy, Shogo Mikadono, whose dad just fucking bit the bullet, guy. That's straight. Now our boy's gotta step up and wear the daddy shoes in the family and take over the whole Mikadono financial lineage. That's right. He's the manager now, or at least he would be, but the legend says you're never truly a man until you pipe your sister. That may sound strange to anyone listening, but hear me out. I have no defense. Basically, to cut a long story short, Shogo has to make a woman his wifey before he graduates school, mind you, if he wants to take over the family business. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, like always, you're wrong. I'm wrong. We were never destined for the truth to begin with. It sounds simple enough, right? Well, all of us weebs know that shit's not easy. Shit's not easy to get fully wifed up by the end of the literal high school. So, you're wrong. Shogo transfers to Miryuin Private Academy in popular fashion, and right off the bat, basically every girl we come in contact with wants to pipe our guy. Realistic anime so far, yes. The most realistic part of this anime, as of yet, is the absolute cacophony of girls to choose from. Class representative Kanoe Suruma, Miyabi Kanagi, literal tsundere and twin-tailed lolly, student council pres Rinka is there too. And my personal favourite scheming queen, Mei Sagara, who dresses up like a witch and runs a Little Sister Cafe. Sorry, did I say Little Sister Cafe? Yes, the fuck I did. So you may think, what the hell is the conflict? Well, basically, every girl this man comes into contact with is his little sister. What the hell is going on throughout this that isn't little sister related? Honestly, not much. Literally not that much goes on that's not little sister driven. The main goal of the anime is to find out exactly who the real sister is, the real little sister, and preferably marry her, I guess. Or not. Honestly, man, who knows? Without knowing exactly who his sister is, he's completely unable to get romantically involved with any of them, because, he clearly only wants to marry his sister. So, let's stop talking about the plot and start talking about the bullshit. First of all, this is a Little Sister tournament arc, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! You want to know everything that happens in this is fucking fantastic. I'm gonna let you in on my favorite 5 things. Bare titties at every possible moment. Just on a way lower level than High School DxD and Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher? But there are still titties in the show. No censors, bare nipples. The storyline and ultimate plot goal is understandable and realistic to some extent. But, who can really see the cogs turning? You can, well, everyone can. Everyone can really see the cogs turning in Shogo's brain when he's trying to figure out exactly who his little sister truly is. The mystery of exactly who the little sister was probably the most thrilling part of the series. Shogo gets phone calls from an unrecognizable voice almost every night, or so, by his quote-unquote sister, who gives him super vague hints as to whoever it could be, making it way harder to figure out the mystery. However, when you figure it out, you'll be watching the first episode one more time and kicking yourself in the balls, wondering how the hell you could be so brain dead that you couldn't even see the truth was in front of us the entire time. Slapper OP, Slapper ED, Just the whole soundtrack, it's flawlessly executed to a point where I just got way too invested. So what am I going to do? I am actually going to give Nakaimo, My Sister Is Among Them, a 7 out of 10. Why? Because it didn't have a beach episode. You had the perfect opportunity. 10 girls, 1 nigga, no beach? I'm sorry. 7 out of 10, my guy. It was good, but no beach. Why? Let's move on. Hype. Let's go. Wait, are we no longer talking about God of High School? Sorry, the ending was trash? The fighting was garbage? I'll be the fucking judge of that one. Anyway, thank you very much. The God of High School tournament is basically a tournament that has not a lot to do with high school. Half of the people participating are in their mid-late 20s, and the rest of them are straight up old people and middle-aged adults. So, don't be fooled. So you can use whatever martial arts you want, whatever verbal abuse, weapons, and even using your butt to wrestle would be completely totally allowed. What's the prize? Any of you who's played The World Ends With You. So you play the Reaper's game for 7 days, and if you win, you get a special, unspecified thing that usually correlates to the future of the country or whatever. This is that. A week or so of pure fighting and being played by higher-ups, eventually leading to an all-out Fate-style stand battle war. But, of course, the question on everyone's mind is, when does it happen? The answer is, eventually. Who's participating, you ask? I'm so glad you did. Participants include Tai from Digimon, who's kind of overpowered, eats forbidden ancient devil fruits given to him by the man who controls Kung Fu Chi power energy, kind of like Goku or Jotaro. Basically the main character throughout this entire show, who tries to redeem himself to the audience every time he gets a chance, because at the same time, he usually fucks up his perception from the audience. From either being a goofball or an inconsiderate melon ball, he is the main character, I guess. Daiwi is the serious one with a dark and troubled past, and hold on. Everyone has dark and troubled pasts. Moving on. Next is Mira, who is actually somewhat an enjoyable character for the first 3 episodes, especially her opening in the first episode, making a dent on everyone's personalities everywhere by being a muscle fanatic, and then becomes a background character, unless she's attacked first, of course, or unless she's fighting sometimes. These characters may seem underwhelming, and that's because they are. It's kind of sad. I wouldn't be incorrect in saying that the most exciting part of the series is entirely the fighting and sharpness of the animation, trying to connect panels and create actual attacks, making it fluid, giving them weight and energy throughout the whole fight. Slice of life God of High School can suck a dick. Tournament arc God of High School is a beast. So what's good? That's the best question I heard all day. If the storyline sucks ass, whatever could be watchable. And I've already said it. It may be hard to stay awake the entire series because of how absolutely eye-dropping the dialogue is most of the time, but the fighting is truly where the series really picks itself up. If you can wake up before the fighting, of course. Sometimes the suspense drives this too. Moments where people just don't fight but are ready to attack. This is one of those anime. It's kind of enjoyable for the first 3 episodes. You watch it and you think, damn, I might stick it through to the end. But that thought is a trap. Tai from Digimon is overpowered, yes, but where is his Agumon? All things add up to a trash Digimon HD remaster. I wouldn't be spoiling the anime if I told you flat out that there is stand magic in this eventually, and it's kind of cool, but it also makes me want to kill myself. Tai from Digimon gets given magical devil fruit. Sorry, spoilers! Big spoilers! They're coming! Well, maybe one spoiler. So, Tai from Digimon gets given magical devil fruits whose powers more or less stop existing very quickly. there comes a point where no one's even fighting, which was, a praise about 2 minutes ago. But when it stands fighting at the speed of light that we can't even see, not so much like JoJo where you can see it, but instead kind of like, oh god. It just becomes the first episode of Asterisk War. Speaking of Asterisk War, God of Digimon introduces ancient holy relic weapons that more or less defy the very fabric of reality itself. I wish I was joking, but this shit is crazy. My final critique is that the characters don't even hit that right. They're severely unlikable more times than not, and I find myself criticizing them more than praising them, which, might work in terms of Asta from Black Clover, maybe even young Naruto, Luffy. Ichigo gets a fair amount of criticism, but not so much. But like this, they're severely unlikable. The OP and ED are pretty okay. I couldn't skip one of them because I was vibing too hard. The anime kinda speaks to my reckless Floyd Mayweather personality in a sense that it really makes me want to start a whole fight club, beat myself up in a parking lot, and let people watch and laugh and hopefully join in. I am legally obligated to tell you that this technically does have a beach episode! But it's faint and you can't really enjoy it because, like everything enjoyable in life, God of High School takes it clean away from us. With that knowledge, is this worth watching? Not really. The God of High School is a 5 out of 10. The webtoon was better. Moving on. Alright, man. You know me, lads. I like to save the worst for last. And I'm gonna make this very brief because I never cared less about something. Actually, no. We'll get to this. But this is gonna be brief. Record of Ragnarok was the slowest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I have seen quiet days go by faster. I have seen paint dry faster. Record of Ragnarok takes place at the end of days, way up in the realm of the gods. Nandem just decided that humankind gotta go. Cut 'em off, just straight up kill them. A responsible decision, but me, I'd have done it a lot sooner. Fuck mankind, dog. Most people haven't even seen school days. What's the point? However, one lady decides to continue their suffering for at least another 1,000 years, and summoned 13 of mankind's strongest and greatest fighters and warriors to fight against, I guess, 12 of the gods and such. There's not really a whole good structure here, because apparently anyone can decide whether or not they are fighting or not. And Zeus takes Shiva's place so he could fight Adam. Everyone in humankind has divine weapons that can help them stay on par with the gods, and that's honestly about as deep as the fighting gets. So the plot, in short, is mankind against gods. Whoever will win will decide the fate of the human race. Nigga, as a human, I would win, and I would just say fuck him. Just destroy the human race, bruh. As a human, we gotta go. So Record of Ragnarok, you might be saying. That's what you sound like, by the way. Record of Ragnarok. Anyway, isn't that a very critically acclaimed manga with the most exciting tournament arc currently on the black market? And you would be completely correct. However, the anime severely proves this wrong. I wouldn't be wrong in saying that the fighting is slow as shit. 3 episodes take up Lubu's fight, Adam gets about 4 or 5 episodes, and Sasuke Kojiro's fight is about 5 or 6 clean episodes. Maybe 5. I think the last episode's not that much. The anime had no right to make these the fights in general. I'm tripping over my words. I'm pissed off. They had no right making these fights as slow as possible. And for reference, I would confidently say that God of High School was 1,000 times better in fighting and speed, yet also their ability to allow us to keep our eye on whatever's happening about 90% of the time. Record of Ragnarok actually does allow us to follow the fight with our eyes, of course, but mostly because I'm fighting to stay awake. What do you want me to say about this anime? Oh Oh my god. Brunhilde is possibly is best girl the whole way through, giving us crazy face like no other, and apparently the backstory to more or less anyone. However, if there's one thing I absolutely cannot let go of, it's Netflix's inept ability to use CGI. Well. Making Hermes basically 105% CGI whenever he's moving, continuity errors galore. The fight between Zeus and Adam gives me unease, specifically because Zeus calls himself the godfather of the cosmos, making the audience chant GFOC, Godfather of Cosmos, which wasn't even a problem, That's fine, bro. Be cheerleaders. I honestly don't care. The problem is shortly after. I believe after the commercial break, or maybe just some kind of voiceover, when the audience forgot what they were saying and they ended up chanting GDFO, which doesn't even mean get the fuck out. I don't know. Who are you saying this to? So yeah, I'm fucking done, bro. Record of Ragnarok only served to piss me off, and I'm giving it, this is actually generous, because I'm giving it for crazy face. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm not generous today. Record of Ragnarok gets a 2 out of 10. I regret nothing, and you should feel disappointed. Next. Oh, we made it. So what was your favourite part of the episode? Yeah. Me too. Actually, my favourite bit was when I started talking about little sisters again. Man, for some reason, I cannot stop. It is the author-sister complex. I'm getting a fever. So, to sort this all out, let's move swiftly on to the waifu corner. We have, Konoe Suruma from Nakaimo, Commissioner P from The God of High School, and Brunhilde from The Record of Ragnarok. And, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is the first time I'm ever openly gonna explain why I'm choosing best girl. Brunhilde is just the worst as a person. Commissioner P has no story, no substance. I never gave a shit about her, but she was an attractive woman. And Konoe Suruma is number one because she is a tsundere with twin tails. Ah, shit, I did it again. I chose the little sister. Fuck. Ah, come on. Anyway, thanks for watching, Mandem. Next time, I might talk about some bear anime. But for now, I want to thank y'all for being so good, man. I've been on hiatus for so long, but I'm coming back. Next episode will hopefully be next week or the week after. Keep on the lookout. I don't know what the bell does, but I heard it's a good thing to click it every now and then. But for now, get the hell out of my corner. Bye.
Real life hoes just don't do it better. My girl's bad in 2D, nigga, did I mention? So of course you'll never know her, cause she's in another dimension. And I'm never into stressing, cause I always got the plug, she's a sparkle electric. I was on my lows, till I found some anime hoes on my screen. Busting out the Vaseline, nigga, I'm a beat till my meat's looking weak. Then I found the one I wanna take home, so I'm on the internet trying to fuck. I'm talking about the real world, talking about my best girl, trying to take a nap on them anime thighs. Nigga, and them titty triple D's, they be hitting quite right. Got a lux that hide in the scrapers of the sky. When I'm looking for a titty I can suck, I ain't that slick, so I'm standing in the road and I'm trying to get hit with the Isekai truck. Bam, bam, now I'm chilling with the ladies. Which hoe trying to date me? I'm with a plot and I'm never going back without a fight. If you trying to throw hands, nigga, picked a good time, cause I die for my waifu. Take it to the grave when I'm out, better throw me with the trash. Nigga, do the math, your waifu is Sakura. Don't even lie, cause I got a couple notes that I saved. Useless, my girl has proved that she's sick. Your girl